This is going to be a deep one. Oxygen levels.
Oxygen levels are above 99%.
Set a course for Dark Waters 9.
They just released new footage of 3-Eye Atlas. And if this is what's supposed to be headed here, we're in a world of trouble. I need you to listen to this. Just listen. Nah, man. This is the same interstellar object that they said that is 12 miles long and that is moving 145,000 miles per hour. When they first started informing us about 3-Eye Atlas, they said it was a 5% chance that it was an alien mothership. Now they're saying that it's a 40% chance that it's an alien mothership. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But think about this. How many military officials have been deployed all over the world? And then let's go back to the secret meeting that was held. What was that meeting really about? Now, if y'all remember, they previously said that whatever 3-Eye Atlas is, it's coming here aggressively. How did they know that? Who did they speak to? And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. But I want you to think, that ship or that comet is 12 miles long. Manhattan is almost 12 miles long. The things that you got to think about is this. This thing didn't stop for gas. This thing is headed right to Earth. In another video, I told you that a remote viewer was speaking to whatever was on it. And whatever is on 3-Eye Atlas said it's coming for the starseeds. We do know who the starseeds are, right? I think I need you to jump down that rabbit hole, because if you don't know, then you gon' know. I'm going to put that video up one more time. I need you to look at what's going on. If that thing is coming here, we might have a problem. This shit don't look good at all. I'm out.
He said that thing isn't stopping. It's coming full force, not stopping for gas. That thing is powered by dilithium crystals. Let's see if we can find that video about that remote viewer real quick that allegedly seen what was on the ship.
They are saying this is 3-Eye Atlas, y'all. This is what's supposed to be headed towards Earth very, very soon. This right here, allegedly 3-Eye Atlas. Now, if this is 3-Eye Atlas, we might be, because what is that? Look like a damn galaxy, fool. And that very well could be a ship. So let's say this is 3-Eye Atlas, a real photo. What do y'all think that is? All I'm saying is, if this is really 3-Eye Atlas, a real picture, we might.
All right, that's one image. And let's get up another image I found. Okay, I got a little bit better for us. Let's just say we don't know how far this is. And if somebody's looking at this, what is one of the first things that they're going to say? How would you be able to describe this? Could it be a possibility that this is Ezekiel's wheel? Does it look like wheels within a wheel if you were describing this? If we were looking at it from a vertical, more vertical than horizontal, what would the actual middle look like? Now, how crazy would it be if we were actually looking at Ezekiel's wheel coming towards Earth?
Let me try attention!
Dog, is 3-Eye Atlas the wheel? The wheel that Farrakhan been talking about? Y'all been saying this man cuckoo for Cocoa Puff? Farrakhan has been broke what's happening down. If you don't know, we gonna talk. The wheel. The mother plane.
At the editorial board meeting, they said, what is all this wheel stuff you're talking about?
It was a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. When Elijah met Master Farad in 1931, he showed him the wheel actually in the sky. It's there now. It's a half a mile by a half a mile. It's like a city. It has 1,500 little wheels on it that are destructive bombing planes. Oh, I want you to listen. These wheels have been seen all over the earth. A white man calls them unidentified flying objects. And they are called above top secret. They don't even talk about it. And if you see them, they try to discourage you to make you think you haven't seen them. Many presidents have seen them. I said, before you can make mockery of me, you will see the wheel over your heads. Because I've never talked like this before. But it's time. They move at speeds that this world has never seen before. They have motion that this world has not seen. They take off, going straight up. And they can move right and left, forward and back, stop on a dime, move back, go forward. The mechanics, the dynamic, the aerodynamics of this has never been seen by the scientists of this world. Whether you're Russian, whether you're American, I don't give a damn who you are. You do not know this. We gave you only one book of mathematics when we gave you power to rule this world. There are 59,999 other books of higher mathematics that none of you have ever seen. The wheel has been seen over every major country on the earth. And the scientists are gathering in different parts of the world trying to figure out what's going on. There's a new vegetation on the wheel. There are new seeds on the wheel. There's new life on the wheel. You don't age on the wheel. The wheel is made by God. It's like a city in the sky. And I saw a new Jerusalem.
Bro, so evidently this has been here before. What y'all seeing in the sky, they say that's what built the Egyptian pyramids. You feel me? That's where the Aboriginals has went. They say this thing has so many other little crafts in the sky, dog, that come out, and they've been visiting all these times, bro. See, I want to know what y'all think 3i Atlas really is. See, Farrakhan told us, bro. Those are the Aboriginal people, the people who created all this, the people who made the Egyptian pyramids, the people who made the Sphinx. Y'all been wondering how it's been made. They say every healing is in there. Every natural healing is on this mother plane. Do y'all believe this is the mother plane that Farrakhan has been talking about? Or y'all still think my dog don't know what he's talking about? Do y'all understand what the wheel in the sky is? It's been here, and it has little hovercrafts that y'all been calling UFOs for years. Do y'all not understand what I'm saying to y'all? It's only so much I can say on here, but I'm trying to talk to my real people who understand how I get in over here. 3i Atlas been here before. This ain't nothing new. Man, y'all comment below. Let me know what you think, man. Farrakhan on to something, or he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I know he ain't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I just want to know what y'all think, man. Let's talk. This is real. Let me tell you something.
I'm connected to that. It follows me wherever I go. You can read about it in Ezekiel in your Bible. Believe me, brother and sister, I'm not somebody you can take lightly. Yes, sir. No. You're going to answer for me. Yes. Let me tell you something.
You know, I don't agree on everything Farrakhan says, to be honest with you. But I do find it interesting when he spoke about Ezekiel's wheel and these UFOs and ships. Do we know how big Ezekiel's wheel is? Listen, guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to me. Could these UFOs we're always seeing actually be us? You heard them? All types of different mathematics. Just looking at how these motherships move. And now everyone's yelling about this 3i Atlas. Is it a wheel within a wheel? You know, I don't care if you are heliocentric, geocentric, think the earth is a donut or a giant turtle. One thing we all gotta agree on is that there's definitely different stuff that's flying up there. Michigan UFO.
What the is that? Hey, bro, what is that? Yo, shut up.
I need to give this to the government.
Oh, hey, oh my God, we gotta send this to Daddy. Bro, what the Hey, that's not one of them projector lights. What the is that? Hey, bro.
They're getting ready for takeoff.
As I was driving down the 10 freeway in Los Angeles, many other cars stopped to look at this as well. A UFO caught on camera. As I was driving down...
That actually might be a blimp. A Goodyear blimp.
A 14,000 pound anchor. 14,000 pounds right here. So think about that. Would you have a 14,000 pound anchor for your ship? Okay, you just decided to craft a 14,000 pound anchor. That's crazy when you think about it. And this is when they're saying about during the times of the World Fair, they're just cranking out all of these things. And what I started to realize was everything that was on display at the World Fair was already here. It was just being put in front of the peasants so that they could learn about something that was already here. So things like this, a 14,000 pound anchor, was from when people used to be a lot bigger. When you get into the times of the giants and the bigger people that used to be around this realm, you start to see a lot of stuff that's much bigger. You see giant doors, you see giant anchors, you see giant buildings, all kinds of entrances. It kind of starts to make you think about something different. Now here's another one, because, you know, Tibet always got a bad name. A 14...
Speaking about massive stuff, look at the size of this airship. Over the sea in an airship. They had cruise ships in the air. How crazy is that? That might be an airship anchor. No, that don't make sense. People would...
One advantage with the airships is the fact that you wouldn't need a runway. You know, they could dock these things, and that's why people start to look at some of these old buildings and some of these towers. Were they meant for docking an airship, and then they would get into the building from the ship? What they try to show you with modern blimps is you have this big old balloon thing, and then you have like this tiny little carriage under it. Most of the structure of the blimp is just where gas is at. And then you have like a tiny little cockpit that everyone rides in. But if you see like the diagrams of these old airships, you could move all in and out of there. You could imagine would be like a floating cruise ship. So as soon as you get on, you kick your feet up, you go get something to eat, and you go hang out and have a cocktail if that's your deal. And then you can kind of hang out and look out the window and see all the cool stuff. It seems like a more elegant, more sophisticated way to travel. I would be all about that life. Yeah, because you imagine if you were just going, okay, we're going to fly across America, go from New York to LA, and you're not in a rush. Because part of the journey is actually, this is fun.
Yeah.
But traveling's not like that today. But we're the advanced ones. One advantage with the airships is the fact that
we might need to make our own airship, y'all, and go hit all these destinations in India, get charged from these mooring stations, and, you know, just travel together, a giant collective on the airship. I wouldn't charge anybody rent anything. All I ask is that we would just probably keep the garden in order. You know, I wonder if you could grow on the airship. You would think so, as long as it got sunlight, right? I would do that one. That's not too bad. You know, it's about what, 13, 14, 15 feet. Yeah, that's a nice little swim session. Would you do that? I'm a great swimmer. I'm a very good swimmer. If you thought I didn't have another excellent specimen for you today, think again. All right, guys. What an absolutely insane specimen today. Look how it starts off. Like a Metroid. Look at the purple spikes coming off of this. Almost like a alien brain. What would you guys name this specimen? We can go all types of ways with it. What would you name this? You can even go blackberry peanut butter cookie. That kind of sounds good. A peanut butter cookie with some blackberries on top, or maybe cooked in. Hey, that might be something, guys. We might need to make a Dark Waters recipe. Peanut butter with blackberries. Wild berries. But what would you guys name this specimen? If I had to name it, I gotta go with the peanut butter blackberry. That's my name for it. What would you guys call it?
Guys, my mind is blown. Check this out. So as I continue to research for Ancient Angels, my new documentary, yeah, I know, shameless plug, I've watched a lot more content about lost civilizations. And that led me to the Joe Rogan podcast, where he has Graham Hancock on. So Hancock starts talking about this psychedelic from the Amazon rainforest called ayahuasca. And if you guys aren't familiar with this, it's become quite popular recently. A lot of celebrities going down to the rainforest, working with shaman to have spiritual journeys. And check out what Graham Hancock says about this stuff.
The ayahuasca vine, which is one of the two ingredients of the ayahuasca brew, the other ingredient is leaves that contain DMT, which produces a rather different journey from the smoked or vaped DMT trip. It's a much longer journey. It's 4 or 5 hours. It allows you to integrate and to interrelate with the strange landscapes in which you find yourself amongst and the entities that you encounter. I'm not making any claims about the reality status of those entities, but what I am saying, and it's a fact, is that people who work with DMT and ayahuasca do encounter what they construe to be entities who communicate with them intelligently. And ayahuasca means the vine of the dead.
This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Do not reenact, recreate, or do anything you see or hear on this video. It is strictly for entertainment purposes only.
Problem comes up, one of the best things to say is, all is well, everything is working out for my highest good, and out of this situation, this so-called problem, only good will come, and I am safe. All is well, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this experience, only good will come, and I am safe. And what that does, it quiets your mind down, or my mind down, long enough for the universe to find a solution for the so-called problem.
But what about the person watching right now who is saying, Louise, hey, I love you. You don't know. All is not well. Okay. Everything is not working out for my good. I do not feel safe right now. No matter how many times I say that, all is not well in life right now.
If you say it enough times, it will become so. It really will, because you will be changing your thinking. Mm-hmm. If I have a real problem, I will babble that incessantly for innumerable times, because I know it will change the atmosphere around me. It'll change what I'm giving out. And yes, it's true that to start with, that may be a terrible problem and you can't do anything about it right now. But as you start to know that you are safe and you're in a universe that loves you, and I'm so grateful and I'm so appreciative of life. And if you're a person that does that a lot, your life has to get better. It has to. Life will find little miraculous ways to bring good into your life.
Amen.
We're not supposed to see this. We're not supposed to see this.
How about that thunder and that balloon pop? It was almost identical, wasn't it? All right, guys, believe it or not, a giant sandal pulled out of the water. Where is this at? And how many toes is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? This was Albert Dock in Liverpool. They got some explaining to do before they hurry up and lock this one up in the Smithsonian. It almost looked like you could see the designs on it too. Interesting. That sandal is the size of the boat.
Is this an angel or a demon? You guys really need to pay close attention in this video I'm getting ready to show you, because if this is legit, it's insane. During a huge thunderstorm, a lot of lightning, a lot of thunder, something appeared in the sky. It's always possible with AI that this is fake. But if it is fake, it's one of the better ones that I've seen. But what's creating all the buzz is that people can't agree on what this creature is. So I'm going to show you the video. It's just a few seconds long. Then I'm going to show you a still picture of what's in the sky. You can also see it in the video, but I want you to really examine this one very closely. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Angel, demon, or something else? Have a great day. God bless.
Guys, this is from a video game called Tekken. I believe his name is Devil Jin. All right, you see this dude, right? Now, look at this. You got that and that. It's a video game character. Which one it is, I'm not sure, but that is the same guy. Probably just a different skin.
What's up, dude? You hungry, huh?
Yeah, but I don't like it looking.
No, not that one? This one. Oh.
This is Poncho. Apparently he hops on the back of fishing vessels returning from fishing in Cabo, Mexico. Oh my goodness, he got trained.
That's what you want. That's what you want. Hey, man. Look at this. Yes. He's like, oh, you better have food for me. What's up, dude?
He is so chill. He's like, yeah, whatever. Just get me the food. What an amazing experience. Getting taxed by Poncho, the sea lion.
Look at this. This is the Sandbox Cafe, where you can order some food and coffee and sit down and use remote controlled diggers and trucks while you eat and drink. Absolutely brilliant. The owners noticed men were usually dragged along to a cafe by their partners and wanted them to have something to do, and it works brilliantly. This one's located in Keswick in the UK, but I think it'll spread everywhere. Such a good idea. What do you think? Is this something you would enjoy or your partner would enjoy? Look at this.
I think what an awesome place to take, a kid to. I think what an awesome place to take your kids to more than a bar. That's a great idea for them to, even a place to eat if it was a, thing for them. Maybe add like some tunnels, a bridge, maybe make it a little bit bigger, go hard on the idea. I wonder if you can make these a little bit bigger. Imagine them having the size of like a tractor. So you really, and make it a lot bigger. That's a cool idea.
This is the...
But that's all we got for today's video. If you made it this far, the code word is 3i Atlas. Go ahead and drop 3i Atlas in the comments below. When you do that, that lets me know you're a real one. You made it all the way through the video and you really rock with your boy. I just want to say thank you so much. I love you guys. I tried going live last night, but I could show you better than I could tell you. Look at this. I had an outage that didn't come back to around 11 p.m. yesterday. No internet. I was good. I had some things to keep me occupied, but so tonight we're definitely going live tonight. So my apologies for everyone. Thank you for everyone that reached out, made sure I was okay. They're like, what's going on? You're supposed to go live. My fault, guys. My hotspot would not be strong enough to do a live. So, but we're back online now and we're going to get after it tonight. So be sure to head over to Jet Ski Chuck later on tonight, because around 8 p.m., 10 p.m. at the latest is when I'm going to go live. We're going to hang out for a couple hours, dive into some stuff, dive deep, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Well, I do got a couple ideas, but those lives, we don't know which way the collective may go. This was the most mysterious TikToks on the internet today. See you later.